start off this live by just like telling you guys my whole experience and what's been going on. And then I'll just open the floor to you guys if you have any questions. Literally, I'm down to answer whatever. I want this space to be something where it's very informative. So literally ask me anything. I will answer anything. I do not care. I don't feel like any like embarrassment whatsoever with this situation. So we'll figure it out. But I guess I'll just get straight into the story. It already seems like there's a hell of people in here. So yeah, shit. I mean, going back to the beginning, November was when I first started feeling some pain down there. And I remember we were like, it was during the lighthouse video. If you guys saw that video, I had to walk up a bunch of stairs like a million times that night. And there was like a couple times where I remember like looking at Sam and being like, dude, like my ball fucking hurts. I was like, why the fuck is my ball like in pain?
Thought you just clapped it or something?
Yeah, no, I literally thought like I might have just like accidentally hit it, and it really wasn't that excruciating of a pain either, which was, you know, the concerning part, that it turned out to be as serious as it was. But yeah, it literally felt like somebody, and ladies, sorry, don't know what I'm talking about when I say this, but like it felt like somebody just like ball tapped me. And so like going upstairs especially, I could really notice it, but it was weird because a week later it would go away completely. And if I like relaxed and just got some rest, then I would be completely fine. But then if I would like exert a bunch of energy or I'd be on like my feet all day, then I'd start feeling that pain again, like in my lower left pelvis, like especially, it was like right up here. And so I just decided to be safe and go to a doctor to get checked just to be 100%. I haven't been to a doctor since I've moved from Kansas, so it's been like 8 years.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I thought you were really good at that, doing it every year.
I do, like, I'm great at going to the dentist. I'm great at like the orthodontics, all that shit. But like doctors, I just have totally fallen off on. So
go see a doctor, everybody. This is your sign.
This is your sign, for real. But yeah, why this, like, I think this could be a really cool and important like message to everybody, and also like a big wake up call, is that first of all, nobody's invincible. This would be the last thing that I would suspect to have, and especially at 26 years old. And technically it was at 25 years old because I was feeling these symptoms about a couple months ago, like I was saying. But anyways, to get back to the story, it was about 2 weeks ago now, like 2 Wednesdays ago. I went to a general doctor because of the pain that I was feeling, and he did like a physical examination and basically diagnosed me with something called acute epididymitis, which is this like inflammation down there, and gave me a bunch of like infection, antibiotics and stuff like that. Just hopefully like that would be that. But he was just like, just in case, you should go to a radiologist, get like an ultrasound down there, and just be really, really safe. So that's what I did. And I was super proactive about it. Thank God. I went the next morning. They did an ultrasound on my sack, which was great. It was, loved that. It was so nice. No, I'm just kidding. But like, 5 hours later, the doctor ended up calling me and saying like, hey man, this is like a little bit more serious than we thought. It appears that you have like this testicular mass that's 95% likely to be cancerous. And so obviously that's a super huge shock, but I don't know, like obviously I was shocked as soon as I heard it, but after the phone call, I just went into like this go mode sort of a mood where I was like, okay, this is what's going on. What do I do? Like, what are the next steps? Like, how do I get this taken care of course? And so, yeah, just from then on out, from the whole like last week pretty much, I was doing like a bunch of blood work, and I got a CT scan, which is basically like a big machine that does like your entire body to make sure it doesn't spread or anything like that. And luckily my CT scan came back super clear. So it says that, okay, first of all, to cover my ass really quick, I'm not a doctor or a medical professional at all. This is literally everything I'm saying is coming from my doctors and from like Google searches and things like that. So just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, no, it was just like one of those things where like it's just, you just don't expect it, of course. It's like I thought everything else like would have been what it should have been besides cancer, of course. And the cancer word is very, very scary, but one of the big reasons I wanted to get on here as well and talk to you guys is testicular cancer is very, 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 very treatable. It's very curable. And if you look it up, it's like 95% of people survive it. So I don't want you guys to worry about like me not making it out alive. I'm lucky enough to catch it on like a very, very early stage. And still, I'm gonna wait like a couple weeks and get a pathology report is what it's called, where they're gonna tell me exactly what stage of cancer it is and what the next steps are. So maybe I'll get a call in a couple weeks here where the doctor's just like, hey, you're totally fine. Like the surgery got rid of it all and you're good to go. But there's also a chance, just to let you guys know, that they'll be like, you need a dose of chemo or like a dose of radiation, whatever. Or I just need to be like heavily surveillanced for the next 2 or 3 years, which I'll probably have to be anyways.
Either way,
that this happened, yeah. But that's that, and I can't really do anything about it. I'm trying to be extremely lighthearted about this, and I've been very, very optimistic this past like week and a half, 2 weeks with all the news, and obviously told Sam and Kat first, and my family and stuff like that. So I've had like a really close support system around me and my close friends and stuff. But then obviously told all you guys, social media, like I chose to tell you guys after I got the orchiectomy on Monday. Because I just didn't know what was going on and I wanted to like make sure. It's kind of like a dull pain that I decided to check out just randomly, just to be safe. So it's scary, but at the same time, like the hardest part is over and what the fuck is happening? Hello? Yeah, there's a ghost in here. That's great.
What is going on right now?
I don't know, guys. But anyways, what's interesting is like the doctors and everything that I looked up online, like everybody said like my recovery was gonna be like I would be bedridden for like 5 days and I would literally have to have Sam to like help me up to like go to the bathroom and stuff like that. But it's been super simple. I'm obviously like sitting up perfectly fine. For the people that are wondering, like, and again, I'm gonna get very, very detailed and very, very open with you guys. So just to see if I can help you guys out, but they do not make an incision in your actual sack. A lot of people thought like I had just like a cut in my sack. No, it's like up here. So they like cut like right here on your waistband and then obviously put you under general anesthesia. That was the first time I ever went under. And then you wake up in 3 hours and that's that. But yeah, no, they sent me home the day like of, and I was walking around Monday night and walking around all day yesterday and been walking today as well. And they gave me some painkillers. So I've just been chilling and it's been super, super easy process. I'm not going to lie. And also I have plans like this weekend too, like the Super Bowl is on Sunday. And so like,
it's crazy how fast you recover. Like
it's nuts.
Genuinely thought you were going to be like bedridden.
I know. Just like,
and
please.
He's been walking around. He's been taking calls. Like, man's recovered faster than anybody I've ever seen from surgery. It's crazy.
Literally so quickly. And it's like, I'm thanking God every day for that. It's super cool. Then Sunday is obviously the Super Bowl, like I was saying. So like the doctors gave me permission to drink by then and stuff like that. So you'll see me like partying and stuff. So I just wanted to like come on here and first of all say like, I'm going to be okay. Like, yes, cancer is a very serious situation and you shouldn't like take it lightly. Don't joke about it. But like at the same time, like I'm lucky that I caught it early, and testicular cancer, like I said, is very, very, very manageable and curable. So
I guess like the main question that I bet a lot of people have is, so what is, in your opinion, that you've seen so far, the likelihood that this is over with?
Okay, so with the CT scan that I got back, it showed that none of my lymph nodes in my abdomen were inflamed whatsoever. And like I said earlier, like if there were a place for testicular cancer to spread first, it would be in your lymph nodes. And so basically what that tells you is that either I caught it early or it's like the spread is so slight that it's not that bad enough to like inflame my lymph nodes or anything. Meaning that the doctor told me yesterday I should just be placed under heavy surveillance and be fine. But again, I can't 100% confirm that. I want you guys to get excited about that because there still is that possibility of the doctor saying like, well, it actually did spread a little bit regionally, or sometimes there's things called rogue cancer cells where there's just like a few cancer cells that are still like floating around down there. And I'd have to do like just one dose of chemo to get rid of it completely, which obviously would suck because I would lose my hair. But like at the same time, it's better than having cancer, of course. Like I'm going to do whatever I can to to get rid of it, but that will come later, and I should know about in 2 weeks. So again, knock on wood, pray to God, pray to whatever you believe in. Give me some good vibes. Hopefully in 2 weeks, doctor calls me and says, you're cancer free. And that's that. Yeah.
So it's more likely than not that you're cancer free, but if you aren't, it'll be a quick process to get you there.
Yes. So, I mean, I don't know how quick it will be.
Not quick, but like you're gonna 99%, you're gonna be cured out of this.
Oh, yeah. No, like the fact that it's already, like my scans are already telling me that it's not like a stage 2, means that if anything, I'll need like a dose or 2 of like radiation or chemo, and then I'll be good to go. So would this like be negative for, people that will like see this? So like, yes, I'm super down to like make lighthearted jokes about the situation. Like I did it myself. But I also don't want to, just like be the butt end of really bad jokes forever, because cancer's not something to even joke about.
Serious thing, yeah.
100%. There's also a lot of people that I've been seeing that are making narratives and assumptions of like why I got the cancer. I'll go over a couple of those, but I'm gonna say right now, like I'm not gonna form my own narrative. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But yeah, there's people saying that it is because of like some of the videos that we've done, like the haunted shit. Like I know like a lot of people are saying like Robert the doll like was said to give you cancer if you disrespected him. Like it's literally in our video. I'm not saying that's the reason why I got testicular cancer at all. No. But there's people like saying that narrative for sure.
What did the doctor say didn't she tell the doctor you went to Chernobyl?
Yeah. So one of my urologists last week was just like, so, like you haven't done anything like been like to places with like a lot of radiation, have you? And I was just like, well, actually, I did go to Chernobyl.
You spent like a week in Chernobyl. Like,
and he was like, what? Like what kid, like, it was in Vegas, so like what kid from fucking Vegas is just like saying like, yeah, I was in Chernobyl just like chilling like last year. So again, I'm not saying that Chernobyl gave me ball cancer either. Like, I honestly think I just got unlucky. It happens to like 1 in 250 like people, young people. So you can think whatever you want to think, make your own narrative. I'm not going to say it was one thing or another, but I just wanted to throw that out there because I know and I've seen already like a lot of people being like, oh my God, like apologize to Robert, or like, they relate it to like the haunted stuff that we've done.
And so that's why it's such an important thing that take this as your sign to start your at least yearly checkups with your doctor. It takes literally like an hour out of your day.
Yes.
Just do it, or even check yourself, because like it's so important. Again,
100%.
There's no reason to suspect that like a young, healthy person would get cancer.
Exactly.
And so like, just do yourself a favor, check, and then you can catch it early. Like
exactly.
And then get it out.
And like we were saying, like there's no harm in checking too. Like even if you feel like you might have a pain down there, or anywhere in that case, or feel like a lump, something unordinary, you might as well get it checked just for the doctor to be like, oh no, that's this, like you'll be fine. It's way better for peace of mind anyways. So there's a lot of people like comparing me to others who have had like cancer on social media, and they've had different situations, and each cancer situation is going to be completely different than another one, and depending on where you have it as well. So luckily mine was found early, and testicular cancer is very, very curable. So yeah, again,
but that isn't the case with some, there's
exactly.
Cancer is so many different things, so that's why it's so important to check, because
right.
With you, like catching it early, that's great, and testicular cancer is curable, but some are only curable if you catch it early. So check yourself, make sure it's good, because you don't want to get caught up in the other way.
Exactly. Again, peace of mind is like the most important thing. But okay,
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm gonna answer anything. Was there any pain after surgery? There should have been. like every doctor and every urologist said there should have been, but I have no pain in my sac like whatsoever. The only pain I feel is like where the incision is, which is like right here. And like I only feel that when I'm like, bending over or standing up. So besides that, like no throbbing pain whatsoever, and I'm also on painkillers right now. So if that tells you anything.
How did it affect you? When you found out, and then this last week, like what was your thought process?
I think understandably, like my heart dropped when the doctor first said like the cancer word on the phone call. But I'm telling you, like right after I got off the first phone call a couple weeks ago, it was just like I went into this, like I looked at myself in the mirror, I'm not even gonna lie, and I was just like, you got this. Like, okay, we have this is an issue. What do I do? That's literally it. Like, what's the next steps? And again, like it's all a mindset of like, you can either, panic and cry and be like, ah, and like freak out, or you can like take one step at a time and tell yourself like, it is what it is, and you're just gonna have to figure out how to like get through it as happy and, staying positive as possible. So that's what I did. And so I just was super proactive about it. I found out I found out 2 weeks ago and was able to schedule all of my appointments literally that week. And if they weren't being scheduled, I had like my parents and I had like our team and stuff like that, call like surgeries and blood works and all that stuff to get it expedited. Like a week ago, my urologist initially said that I would need to go get surgery, but it would take me like a month to get it booked, and I would like end up getting it in March. And I was like, there's no way I can wait till March when I know I have a cancer ball in me. And so I wouldn't
get that shit out.
So I wouldn't take that for an answer. And so shout out Jason, he's our business manager. He ended up like, first of all, we're staying at his apartment right now, so thank you, Jason, if you see this. But like, he ended up calling we ended up calling a bunch of Arizona places because that's where my parents live. And he ended up hooking me up with the best urologist in UCLA ever. And I really connected with this guy because we got on a Zoom call, and like he had testicular cancer himself when he was 20 years old. And so he like really made me feel like I could like relate to him, and he was just like, dude, you're gonna be fine. Like, we're gonna get through this. To be honest, I'm gonna be completely real with you guys. It looks kind of the same down there. It looks the same because the skin is still stretchy. So like, without going into too much detail, it looks the same. I'm not worried about it. I feel very confident. And yeah.
Life moves on.
Life moves on. And again, you can live a completely normal life with one ball. Men out there, do not worry if this happens. But when are you guys going to post again? All right, there we go. Switch up the conversation a little bit. When are we going to post again?
We're going to try to go soon. Obviously, this has been a priority number one, but we are working. We are getting stuff out there. We're filming a lot as much as possible. Once you are back ready to go, like you saw a couple weeks ago, I think we posted about our video with FaZe Rug and Lexi.
Yeah, yep.
So that's coming out soon. Hopefully, we come out with a video this month.
Yeah, hopefully this month. So get ready for that. Yeah, are you able to have kids? Yes. You still be completely fertile with one ball. So thank God. Apparently, like, you lose one ball and your other ball that you have, all the girls watching this are like, what the fuck? The other ball that you have like basically takes over, and like you'll be
like
fine.
A kidney. You lose one, the other one just goes power a little bit. You know?
God gave us like two important like organs for a reason. Like people can survive, I think, even with like one lung. I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm not a doctor. And I'll let you guys know what's going on in a couple weeks, but we're all gonna stay positive. Stay happy. Everything's okay. I'm going to be okay. You'll see me drinking this weekend on the Super Bowl. Go Chiefs. Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. We'll be posting this month. I'm going to be okay. Love you guys so much. Thank you so much for all the support, and the overwhelming response has been both awesome and just like, it just makes me realize how great of a community that we have together. Love you guys so much. Get yourself checked. Stay safe. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm going to be okay.
He going to be all right.
I'm going to be all right. And I'll let you know updates soon.